We'll see the New York Knicks facing the Charlotte Hornets. Thanks for tuning in to NBA action with us. Here we go. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. Pass the ball. And here's Knipple from the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. We've got a good matchup in the guard position tonight, Clark. Should be a fun battle for the fans.
I agree. I mean, every kid loves to dribble and shoot, so it's a blast to watch the pros do it, the best in the world. Plus, if there's any ankle breaking going on tonight, you know it's going viral.
Hard with it. Guarded now by Ball. And a deep three from Brunson. And the three off target.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Ball outside. He takes it in. Inside. And he jams it home with authority.
One of the more dynamic passes in this league. Ball with a nice setup.
Here's Bridges. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Hey, you'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. And Ball throws it down.
It's good to see Ball not settling for a jump shot. He's at his best when he's attacking the rim.
The shot by Towns, no good.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And one unfortunate distinction for the Hornets, Clark, the only NBA team to never win their division.
And to add to that, the second lowest number of playoff appearances after the Pelicans. And, you know, BA, with no immediate postseason prospects, Charlotte fans have to understand this is going to be a process that takes some time.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Right side, Brunson. Outside, Hart. Shot clock at 6. Towns, left side. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Miller on the wing. Three-pointer. Hart pulls it in. Knicks trail by 7. Pass to Towns. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Knicks trail by 10. Outside Brunson. And that time also a missed shot.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. You can't allow any space.
All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
And, you know, you got multiple options with this guy coming out of the screen. He can go pick and pop on you. He can go pick and roll. Towns can hurt you either way.
Knocks it loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Brunson. And that one good.
And you just can't let Brunson get to his spots. I mean, he's an excellent mid-range shooter.
Pass to Kniffel. Fires the three. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Brunson. Up and in on the layup. Brunson's got 6 points.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Kniffel with the rebound. Hornets leading by 4. Ball right side. Pass to Kniffel. Over on Anunoby. That's short off the rim.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Outside Brunson. Just 4 to shoot. Over Kniffel. Jalen Brunson, a terrific move and the bucket. Give him 8.
And I love the trust between Brunson and his guys. I mean, working so hard to set each other up.
It's stolen by Hart. And the basket by Bridges. And this game is tied up now.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And here's Kniffel from the arc. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Charlotte on top, up by 2. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for New York.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Alvarado with it. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Miller. Here we go. Bridges misses. Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, BA, building their draft assets. They cashed them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Back to you.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Miller outside. Oh, Robinson with a block. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one's on Clarkson.
Tough move by Miller, having to absorb the foul while taking his shot.
And no luck that time either. Well, Grant, a wrist injury hampered Brandon Miller in year 2. Good to have him back in action there.
Yeah, the number 2 pick in 2023. I mean, the future is still bright for Miller, and he'll have every opportunity to fulfill his immense potential. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Outside Brunson. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
This is what height in the backcourt gives you. Ball can get almost anything he wants in there because of that size.
Downs.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
Ball outside. Right side Green. Ball looks over the floor. Some solid defense from Brunson. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Shamet. Diabate grabs the board. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Pass to Green. Clarkson on the double team. Now here's Ball. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. During his career, we've seen LaMelo Ball score from just about everywhere, Clark.
Yeah, you know, he's really a talented player. I mean, he can make it hard on any defense. He's always in motion, and he knows what to do when he catches the basketball. And he's unpredictable in how he goes about it. He's a hard cover for sure.
Here's Brunson. It's Brunson working inside.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And stolen by Williams. Up ahead. And the finish on the break with the slam.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Here's Brunson. Ball with the rebound. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Charlotte.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
Outside for Green. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. In transition, here they come.
2 minutes remaining back.
Pass to Hart. There's a minute 54 left to play in the first half. Screen by Hart. Brunson. He's off on that one. Hornets leading by 5. Ball right side. It's Ball finishing at the rim.
Tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
New York no good that time either.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn. And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pass to Hart. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Ball. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Three-pointer. Ball automatic around the rim.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Here's Brunson. That one's off. Still out of sync.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
With the drive, Brunson turns on the Jets.
Knifing to the rim with ease. Brunson attacks these open lanes with tenacity.
Ball left side. Misses from close range. Shot from 16. Doesn't go for him.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Hornets. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be back in a moment.
22.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Knicks trail by 10. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
In the summer of 24, Jalen Brunson signed a contract extension, famously signing for less than his max, Clark.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it was a calculated move by Brunson because he wanted the team to have room to add additional players. If you ask me, that's the kind of winning, selfless attitude you want from the guy who's your franchise player.
Here's Miller. Hart pulls it in. And so it's New York with it. They trail by 9. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 6.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York, but Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Back to you.
Staying humble. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
All talent there from Bridges.
Out to the wing. To the inside. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Hart. Shot blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. On defense, Charlotte. Pass to Brunson. It's Hart on the wing. Shot clock at 5.
Grant Williams with great toughness and determination defensively.
Hart can't hit. And here's Miller. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Miller. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
New York shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Free throw is off from Bridges. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Miller knows how to finish in these situations. Turned on the Jets in transition.
Here's Bridges. Towns for three. And the Knicks miss again. Hornets leading by 7. And Anunoby pulls it down.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Jalen Brunson running the floor.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
Here's Miller. Drops in the layup for 2. Miller's got 4 points in the quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's Brunson. He's got 15. Bridges misses. On the wing man. Nice passing by Charlotte here. It's good.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Here's Towns. Cat doing what he does.
They force in close. When Towns smells that rim, he goes right to it.
And here's Miller. 7 points in the game. And stolen by Brunson. Bridges with room to shoot. The quick look, no good that time. Hornets leading by 5. Out to Bridges. Here's Miller. Misses the 3.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. New York making a switch here. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Now in for New York, number 20, Jeremy Sohan.
40 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Knicks trail by 5. Alvarado outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Alvarado's got his first points of the game.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And Ball really confident even amongst the big fellas inside, which is why he's able to draw these fouls.
And the second free throw is good. Now Alvarado. Shoots over ball. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Charlotte on top. They're up by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up to Charlotte. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Down low. And it's Bridges with the jam.
You know, that's a set that's comfortable for Bridges. I mean, he's got a good feel for the pick and roll, either as a creator or as a finisher.
Kicks it out, Towns. Clock at 6. Alvarado right side. Shoots over ball. And too long on the shot.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Such an athletic guy. Bridges just hammers it down.
Alvarado outside. Pass to Robinson. Back to Alvarado. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Charlotte leading by 8. Ball with it. Guarded now by Alvarado. Alvarado with a steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Towns looking for an opening. Towns double team. Shaman. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Bridges.
What a throwdown! And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
So both teams making some changes here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And now a 10-point Hornet lead. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Hornets.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Here's Brunson outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Brunson. Oh, no good again that time. Ball. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
You know, with LaMelo, you really have a one-man offense. I mean, there's not much he can't do on this end of the court.
15-point game. Brunson with it. Guarded now by Ball. Can't get the three.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Now Anunoby. Ooh, a matching slam. Back and forth they go.
Nice pass by Bridges. Just keeping his options open out there.
Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Towns. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Down by 15. The free ball is down.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
White, good.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Bridges with it. Towns covering.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Hornets.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for LaMelo Ball.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Back to Miller. There's the three. Good D by Brunson. The three. It's good from beyond the arc.
3 points.
Here's Bridges. Can't get it. Brunson surveys. Fires the three. And they'll get another chance. Clarkson outside. Now Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Misses the three. Here's Knippel. Cashes in from 18.
With his ability to pull up and shoot it, Knippel gives defenders issues in the pick-and-roll game.
From downtown. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding